Okay, so you know this already, but it needs to be said out loud. Filmmaking is always risky. The mistake a lot of us make is thinking we can eliminate the risk when we actually can't. In this video, I'm going to talk you through three things that we can do around risk. We can shrink it, shift it, and share it. So the first is shrink it. Shrink your bad idea risk by validating your idea early. It's 2025 going into 2026. There's too much information out there for you not to be getting your idea validated in front of an audience. Don't disappear for 2 years and then come back with a finished film nobody really asked for. You need to be testing your log line, test your synopsis, get real feedback from people who don't owe you anything and aren't going to just pat you on the back and say it sounds great. They're there to truly want to help better the idea. Put together and be a part of your own Pixar brain trust. Next, shrink your budget risk by getting a real schedule and a real line producer. Add contingency. Assume something's going to go wrong because something will go wrong. I can't tell you how many times people just show me their top sheet and call that a budget. That is not a budget. And you can't have a budget without a schedule. You need a real line producer giving you the actual number that you need to go and raise or the budget you're going to be working within. Second, you need to shift it. Shift legal risks with clean contracts. You need to have good legal contracts. You need to have clear chain of title. This means, where did the idea come from? Are you the owner of the idea? Are you the only one? Is it based on a book? Do you have the rights for those books? Did somebody else pitch you the idea and now you're running off with it? Does the music actually have a licensing agreement in it? Do you have permission to use that music? And can you get or do you have E&O insurance, air and emissions insurance? Sometimes the distributor or agent will pay for that, but you need to understand that. Shift production risk with proper safety, tested workflows, and someone whose only job is protecting the schedule and the data. Your first AD needs to rock it. You're moving risk off your shoulders and onto good systems, good contracts, and good insurance. Third, share it. Share with risk with a slate or a group of films is better than just your one-off all or nothing feature. Now, I say that with a caveat because I have seen people where they're so focused on their slate that they almost throw away their first film. To be clear, if you don't have a successful first film, you don't have a slate, but you should be thinking longevity, not just your one and done film. Share risk with community. This is one, again, that is a known brainer that I can't understand why people aren't doing this. You need to be able to build an audience early. You can use crowdfunding to validate the idea and get fan feedback early and often. Crowdfunding can be utilized a lot for that. It's not just good for cash, but also for validation. If you can't move a few hundred super fans at a small price point, that's the information you need to know before you go and try to raise and spend six figures for it. You want to know that early. Am I giving something the market wants? Look, filmmaking will never be safe. It's not supposed to be. But if you start treating risk as something you design around at every stage, the idea stage, which we all know story is king, but I can't tell you how many bad ideas I continually see go down range. The script, the budget, the team, the schedule, post and distribution, then when you do this, you dramatically increase your odds of actually finishing the film. 80% of films wipe out and never get finished. You can actually increase your odds of selling the film. Tons of films never are able to secure a sales agent or a distribution company and they end up never seeing the light of day or actually get sold and make money back. And third, you want to still be able to have a life when the credits roll in the end of it. And these mitigation risk factors will help you. So if you're a filmmaker and you're wrestling with this and you want to compare notes, or you're just seeing all the risk and you're not sure how to move forward, drop me a comment or a DM. I'm putting together a group of us that are all in the same plan. We all want to row in the same direction. And remember, we don't have to climb this mountain alone. I hope you join us. And remember, nothing is wasted. I'll see you on the next one.